What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis, and we are back with yet another video this morning. And this time, I want to talk to you guys about a spec that's slightly different than the usual specs that I invest in that have more to do with the automotive and EV departments. This one is a company that makes windows, actually. So if you're new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed and joined the family. I make these stock videos. I put you guys on plays that I'm interested in and specs that I'm interested in and things that I think have a potential to grow. If you want to drop a comment down low and talk to me about some of these things, I really like it whenever you guys do that. And like the video if you like what I'm talking to you guys about today. But anyway, let's get into it. So this company is View, and they make smart windows. Very, very interesting company that I think has the potential to grow substantially here in the near future. So what they do is they essentially want to get rid of blinds and make it so that here's the before type of thing with a bunch of blinds on the windows to make it so that the blinds are gotten rid of and you replace these windows with smart windows, and they are able to like have different levels of tint and things of that nature, so to make it that a particular amount of sunlight can reach the inside of the house or the building or whatever you're dealing with, and so that it is not only energy efficient but is easier on the user themselves. So essentially what they're trying to do is get rid of blinds, and a lot of houses and buildings are designed from the inside out, as they say, but these windows will make it so that you can design them from the outside in. That's essentially their mantra. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about View and what their smart windows are doing. So essentially what happens is you can control glare and optimize daylight with different levels of tint. As you can see here, they have like this little bar that you can like show the different levels of tint that you can bring into the house, and that makes it so that instead of using blinds, you can just use their tint, and there's different zones that you can do. So like let's say you have four of these smart panels installed into the windows here. You can have, zero zones, zone 1 active, zone 2 active, or zone 3 active, and so that makes it so different amounts of sunlight are going into the different zones in the building. And of course, they have these crazy energy benefits or potential energy benefits. So they're saying that you can save 18% annual on energy, and you can essentially have 23% peak cooling load reduction. So what happens is that you can make it so that your house is cooled more efficiently, and I think these windows are primarily targeted to places that get a reasonable amount of sunlight, and so especially places on the West Coast, I think would be great for something like this. But I think they can be adopted all over the US. So I think that this company does have a chance to really revolutionize this space. I don't think anybody else is doing anything like this. So I really do think that it's a good buying opportunity. But nonetheless, let's talk about the spec that they're merging with and whether or not I think it's a good time to buy, etc., etc. So the spec that we're looking at today is CF Finance Acquisition Corp 2, ticker symbol CF2. And so the price action has been moving a little bit. So obviously all specs start at around $10, and then it shot up to 1086 whenever the merger was announced, and ever since then it's been dropping off a little bit. And of course we've had a red market in the last couple of days, and so this kind of has followed suit. And so I think this company has a good opportunity to really revolutionize the market. And as I always say, this is not really financial advice either, just the plays that I'm looking at, the stocks that I'm looking into, and plays that I want you guys to go out and do a little bit more research on and see whether or not you want to invest. Obviously, at $10.20 in terms of a SPAC, there's essentially no risk here, but we have to keep something in mind. That this was a great comment that was said to me in the comments on one of my other videos, is that if the company that the SPAC merges with isn't a good company, and we've seen this in a company like Shift, then the SPAC can fall very well below $10, even to like $7 or $6. So you guys have to keep that in mind. That in terms of a SPAC, there's virtually no risk here, but once it merges with the company, then that's whenever you can incur a little bit of a risk. So if you're coming into this company at $10.20, I think it's a great company, and I personally want you guys to go out and do a little bit of research on it. I think it's a good buy at $10.20 here. I will probably start a position today. If not today, then tomorrow. So I think that this is a good buy. Again, not financial advice. This is just a place that I want to put you guys on. Go out and do a little bit of research on View. I think it's a reasonable company that's really revolutionizing a really weird space. And I don't know a lot about these smart windows, so I have to go out and do a little bit of research myself. As you can see from this video, I'm just blabbering the things that I'm seeing on their website, and I obviously don't know very much, so I have to go out and do a little bit more research myself before I'm invested into a company. But I just wanted to put you guys on so that you can go out and do your own research. And I think that's a great way to set up this YouTube channel, is just kind of tell you guys what I'm interested in, what plays I want to make, and then you guys go out and do a little bit more research, and then that kind of just confirms your thoughts about the company. But anyway, that's it for this video. Another short one today. I really appreciate you guys. We hit over 100 subscribers already, which is just absolutely insane. I'd really appreciate if we kept that momentum going. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a like, comment down below. Are you guys interested in a company like this? I know it's not an EV stock, and obviously the EV market's really hot right now. Are you willing to invest in a company like this? Let me know in the comment section below. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.